Hello language learners, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is, are forms of verb confusing for you? If your answer is yes, so today's video is definitely helpful for you. But before we start our today's topic, if you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe and press the bell icon too. Let's get started. On the basis of forms, verbs are divided into two categories, into two forms, that is regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs. The verbs that follow the regular or fixed pattern for their second and third forms of verb are regular verbs. For example, the verbs that follow D, like dance, become danced and danced for the second and third form. Then ed, like walk, become walked and walked. And ied, carry, and it becomes carried, carried. So these are our regular verbs that follow D, ed or id for their second and third form. Irregular verbs. The verbs that do not follow the fixed ed, ied or d pattern for their second and third forms of verb are called irregular verbs. But this is a little bit confusing. Irregular verbs are divided into different groups. Let's see. Group number 1. This is the easiest group. In this group, all forms of verb are same. For example, cut, 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 cost, 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 hit, 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 and in the same way, hurt, let, put, etc. So this group is the easiest one to memorize. Now group 2 have 3 categories. Category A is where present and past participles are same ending in D, like sell, sold, sold, tell, told, told, feed, fed, fed. In the same way, pay, find, etc. In the category B, the verbs where present and past participles are same ending in T are included. For example, deal becomes dealt, dealt, feel becomes felt, felt. In the same way, keep, leave, meet, etc. Now category number 3, which is C of group 2, is in which present and past participles are same ending in G. For example, sting, stung, stung, hang, hung, hung, dig, dug, dug, etc. Let's move on to group number 3. This is a little bit complicated and further divided into 4 categories. So first category A is IAU category. If in first form of verb I is there, then second form of verb have A and third form of verb have U. Let's see some examples. Begin, began, begun. Drink, drank, drunk. Swim, swam, swam. So over here in this category, we have those verbs which first form have I, second form have A, and third form have U. In category B of group 3, verbs are included that follow OE on pattern. Let's see some examples. Blow, blew, blown. Grow, grew, grown. Know, knew, known. So you can see over here, in the first form of verb, it's O, second form of verb E, and then ON. In category C, all those verbs are there that follow EA, OE and ON pattern. It means that if EA is in the first form of verb, then OE would be in the second one and ON would be in the third one. Let's see some examples. Break with EA, broke with O and E, and broken with ON. Same is the case here. Swear, swore, sworn. Steal, stole, stolen. Category D has those verbs that follow AOO and AKEN, aken pattern, like mistake with A over here, mistook with double O, and mistaken with aken in it. Fine. Let's see some more examples. Shake, shook, shaken. Take, took, taken. So these are the categories of irregular verbs. Well, if you memorize these patterns, then it is very, very easy to memorize regular and irregular verbs. But still, if you are confused, then what is the solution? In day-to-day speaking and writing, 96% regular verbs are used. So your irregular verbs should be learned and you are good to go. Well, the solution is very easy, that only 4% or 3% irregular verbs are used in English language. You can memorize. Here is a list of some important irregular verbs. If you cram it, it's very easy to have a command on regular or irregular verbs. So now my question is the same. Are forms of verbs still confusing for you? Hope now the answer is no. So this is all about regular and irregular verbs. If you like the video, kindly comment and share. That's all for today. Take care.